Hello everyone. Today we will study the next part of chapter electric current. Sorry, not electric current, alternating current, which is your chapter number 7. So we are studying alternating current. And in the last class you have seen that in alternating current we studied about alternating current only, its advantages over DC. We have studied about sine function. We have seen the difference between direct current and alternating current, and at last we derived one relation for current, for alternating current. That relationship was I is equal to Im sine omega t. This was the alternating current value in a circuit having resistor only. In a circuit having resistor only. In future you will see that in the circuit we could take inductor, capacitor, or any combination of these devices. Now, why I am writing this value again? Because today what we are going to study is power. We studied about alternating current. Today we will study about alternating power. Remember children, one more thing, like I have written this expression. So this I, what will we call this I? We will call this I as instantaneous value of alternating current. Instantaneous value of alternating current. Instantaneous means we can calculate the value of current I at any instant with the help of this expression, right? After that, in the same way, today we will find out instantaneous value of alternating power. You know that the formula of power we can write like this: V into I. V is alternating voltage, or we can commonly say instantaneous value of alternating voltage. I is instantaneous value of alternating current, and P is instantaneous value of alternating power. So instantaneous value of voltage, it will be Vm sine omega t. Instantaneous value of I, what it will be? It will be Im sine omega t, right? Now after this, what we can do? We can multiply Vm and Im and can write together. Sine omega t with multiplication with sine omega t gives you sine square omega t, right? This is the value of instantaneous power, nothing special. This will be the formula of instantaneous power. Let us see in NCERT book. In NCERT you can see here P is equals to I square R. They are using formula I square R and writing expression in terms of current and resistance only. So if you want, you can also write in the same way like you can see in NCERT. So what changes we have to make? In place of Vm we have to write IMR, like you know that V is equals to IR. With the help of this I have written in place of Vm IMR into Im, and after that sine square omega t. Then what is next? Next is Im into Im. Im into Im gives you Im square R sine square omega t. Sine square omega t. This is the instantaneous value of alternating power. दिस इज़ योर फाइनल एक्सप्रेशन लाइक यू कैन सी हेयर। अब आप लोग यहाँ पर देख रहे होंगे कि ये पहला ही एक्सप्रेशन है एंड आई एम सेइंग दैट दिस इज़ द फाइनल एक्सप्रेशन। तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। अभी इसके बाद में जो बाद में यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमने निकाल रखी हैं, तो अब यही सब पढ़ना है। यू कैन सी हेयर पी बार, एक पी लिखा हुआ है उसके ऊपर बार लगा हुआ है। दिस मीन्स एवरेज, वी आर फाइंडिंग एवरेज वैल्यू ऑफ पी, करेक्ट। सो लेट अस फाइंड आउट एवरेज वैल्यू ऑफ पी। What will be average value of P? Average value of P, we can write P bar, and average can also be represented like this with this symbol. Okay, so what we have here, Im square into R sine square omega t. We will find out the mean value or average value of this whole. You know that Im and R, these both things are constant values, fixed values, so it will not change. If these values will not change, then their average will come same. So whose average only we will be finding? We will be finding average of sine square omega t. And remember children, average of sine square omega t, it will be 1 upon 2. For complete cycle, average value of sine square omega t will be 1 upon 2. Ultimately, I can write 1 upon 2 Im square into R. This will be the value of average power. This will be the value of average power. And in DC circuit, what have you studied? In DC circuit, you have studied P is equals to I square R. वहाँ पर I square R आता था, यहाँ पर I square R और उसके साथ 1 upon 2 भी आया। ये भी तब आ रहा था when we have taken average here, right? That means what extra you are getting? You are getting 1 upon 2 extra. So to remove this 1 upon 2, or you can say to make the value of power in this form, I square R form, what can we do here? हमें यहाँ क्या चेंजेस लाने पड़ेंगे? तो यहाँ जो चेंजेस लाने पड़ेंगे बच्चों, वो चेंजेस क्या हैं? वो चेंजेस हैं रूट मीन स्क्वायर, रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू, रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू ऑफ करंट, रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू ऑफ करंट वी विल टेक। और जब रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू लेंगे तो ये बिल्कुल सेम इसी तरीके से एक्सप्रेशन आएगा। सबसे पहले देखिए रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू होगी कितनी। इन शॉर्ट वी विल राइट रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू एज IRMS. Then IRMS will be equal to IM. It will be equal to IM upon root 2. That means maximum value upon root 2. It will be equal to IRMS. ये कहाँ से आ गया? इसका डेरिवेशन हम कल करेंगे, कल की क्लास में। अभी फ़िलहाल Im, if I will write the value of Im from this expression, it will be root 2 IRMS. ठीक है। Now can you see this expression was having 1 upon 2 I square m into R, Im square into R। इस एक्सप्रेशन में वैल्यू रखते हैं P bar is equals to 1 upon 2 into, here we have to put the value of Im. You can see we will replace it by root 2 IRMS, रूट 2 IRMS, और इसका स्क्वायर करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ R आ जाएगा। जब आप इसको सॉल्व करोगे तो आप लोगों को मिलेगा P bar is equals to I square RMS into R. So what I said, that if you want the form of power as I square R like you used to get in case of DC circuits, in case of AC circuit also you can have that, but for that you have to take IRM as root mean square value, not the maximum value. So here we come to the end of this module. The rest topics we will study in the coming classes. Till then, you do revision and take care. Thank you.